So you crashed your DJI Avata 2 and now you can't find it. Well, no need to worry, because in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 tools that you can use to find your Avata 2 after you crash. And some of these took me a long time to figure out. So the first way to find your Avata when you crash is to use the GPS Find My Drone feature. Now, it took me a long time to figure out how to actually do this, because on regular camera drones, you can't just pull the map up directly on your controller and see where you are and where the drone is and find it very easily. But with the Goggles 3, there is no way that you can see that in the goggles. It's just simply not there. You can look through the menus all you want and you won't find it. So to use GPS Find My Drone on the Avata 2 with the goggles, you'll need to connect your phone to the goggles. And to do that, you'll just need a USB cable, either USB-C or Lightning if you're using an older iPhone. And you'll just plug one end into the USB-C port on the goggles, which is right next to the power button, and plug the other end into your phone, and then fire up the DJI Fly app. Now, initially in DJI Fly, you don't see anything that says Find My Drone. It's a little bit hidden. You need to click on Profile and then click on Find My Drone, and it will show you a GPS point of where you are with your phone and where the drone is. And if you're in an area where this regular map isn't super helpful, let's say out in a remote area where there's no roads or buildings around that will show up on the map, you can click on the little layers icon over here on the right side and switch it over to satellite or mixed, and this will show you a satellite view of the area so you can pinpoint where your drone's location is more precisely. And it will also show you the last recorded GPS coordinates of the drone. You can also click on Use Other Maps, which will let you open up Google Maps, and you can see it on Google Maps if you prefer that. Let's say you need to come back, you can save a GPS point of where your drone was if you need to come back and look for it later. But this map is not 100% accurate. If we look at this here, you can see that it has my device positioned somewhere off outside the building, even though I am right here, right next to my drone. So GPS can get you into the general area, but sometimes you need to get a little bit closer, and that's where ESC Beeping comes in. By the way, if you want to get the most cinematic shots with your Avata 2 once you've found it, I put together a checklist of all the best cinematic settings for the Avata 2, and I'm giving that away completely for free. You can download the PDF at the link in the description. Now back to finding your drone. You can trigger that from right here in the app. It says start flashing and beeping, and that will make the motors and electronic speed controllers on the drone start beeping, making pretty loud noise, which you can then use to hone in on exactly where the drone is. Now, sometimes if you crash your drone fairly close to where you're flying from, you have a pretty good idea where the drone is, but you can't exactly pinpoint it. You might not even need to connect your phone to the goggles at all. You can actually trigger ESC beeping from directly in the goggles, and to do that, we'll just strap on our goggles and open up our settings menu, go into safety and scroll all the way to the bottom and click on ESC beeping, and you can turn that on and you get nice loud beep. Now, because I crash my drone like all the time, I actually have this mapped to the custom button on the DJI FPV Remote 3. And to do that, you'll just go back into the settings here, go to control instead of safety, go into remote controller, and here under button customization, I have custom 1 single press set to ESC beeping. Now, if we go back to our safety menu and scroll back down, right above ESC beeping is camera view before loss. And this will save the last 30 seconds or so of the camera feed to the goggles before you either crashed your drone or lost signal connection to it. This has still the footage in it from my last crash. And as you can see right here, if we play through the footage, right here, boom, I run into that tree, and then I can watch the footage back and see roughly where it would have crashed. And so that can be super helpful as well to find exactly where your drone is. So hopefully that will help you to find your Avata 2 when you crash it. If you want to learn how to get cinematic shots with your Avata 2, you can click right here to watch my top cinematic settings for the Avata 2. And if you want to learn how to get the most cinematic shots with any drone, make sure to check out my completely free 45-minute drone filmmaking training where I share my top 10 secrets to cinematic drone shots. Again, completely free. Link is in the description. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you in the next video.